The original Red Faction was released in 2001 for the PS2 and PC, and a year later on Mac. The game was developed by Volition and published by THQ, as was all the major titles in the series. You play as Parker, who's moved to Mars to start a new life working for the Autor Corporation, mining minerals. You find that conditions are terrible and there's disease going around killing workers. One day on shift, you're caught up in the start of a rebellion, and it's your mission to escape Mars and fly back home. You'll be fighting your way through Autor guards and later on mutants. You can tell the game is heavily influenced by the movie Total Recall. The game's played as a first-person shooter. There's 15 different weapons to use through the campaign, including pistols, shotguns, machine guns, and some more explosive weapons such as rocket launchers and remote charges. A lot of the weapons have a secondary fire which adds a different element to the gunfight gameplay. You also have the opportunity to control some vehicles through the campaign, such as a drilling machine and a submarine. Now, the aspect of the game that drew the most attention was the destruction physics. GeoMod, short for Geometry Modification Technology, was the game engine Volition built to run Red Faction. This engine allowed for some never before seen destruction physics. With well placed remote charges or by firing rockets, you can blow holes in structures and walls and floors. Not only did this look great, but it worked well with gameplay, as you could use the destruction to advantage by making your way through the environment or sending enemies to their doom. The engine achieved the damage physics. Rather than altering the object to a damaged state, the engine created an empty space object, roughly the same size and shape of the damaged area. You can do some cool things with the power of this engine. If you go to the extras section of the menu, there's a level called Glass House where you can play about and test the engine to its limits. You can use the rocket launcher and make yourself a lovely series of tunnels to get lost in. The game features online multiplayer on PC, if you can find any activity, and on the PS2 version there's offline multiplayer too, with the option to add computer bots. There's an impressive selection of multiplayer maps to choose from. The game received mostly positive reviews. Reviewers loved the destruction physics but criticised the pacing of the campaign with the inclusion of stealth segments. Following the positive reception, work went underway on a sequel, so check back for the next episode on Red Faction 2.